They call it Evelyn's Crossing now, that old stone bridge. No sign, no memorial, just a name whispered through the town. Why? Because one October night, Evelyn Hardy walked across that bridge and was never seen alive again. This is her story. On a cold October night in 1998, the quiet town of Willow Creek went to sleep like it always did, peacefully, unaware that by sunrise, everything would change. At 5:45 a.m., a jogger noticed something strange near the old stone bridge, a red scarf, soaked in blood. Police were called. And just a few meters away lay the body of Evelyn Hardy, a 29-year-old schoolteacher beloved by everyone who knew her. There were no signs of struggle, no witnesses, no footprints, except hers. Evelyn was last seen leaving the town library at 8:30 p.m. She smiled at the librarian, said good night, and walked toward the bridge, just as she did every evening. She never made it home. Her husband, Daniel Hardy, reported her missing at 11. Police first believed it was a mugging gone wrong, but there was one problem. Evelyn's purse, money, and jewelry were untouched. Detectives searched her home. Nothing unusual, except one thing: a diary on her bedside table left open. The last line she wrote was chilling. "If anything happens to me, look in the red box." They searched again. Under a loose floorboard, they found it, a small red metal box. Inside were letters, not from her husband, but from a man named Jonas Miller, her former student, now 22. The letters were obsessive.
Look at this.
Filled
He
with
crossed it
love
out.
and anger. Jonas was questioned. He claimed he was at home, no witnesses, but his shoes matched faint soil traces found near the bridge. Still, there was no murder weapon, no confession, no eyewitness. Without solid proof, the town began to whisper. Was it the husband, the obsessed student, or someone else entirely? Weeks passed. The case grew cold, until a park ranger called the police. He'd found something buried near the river, wrapped in cloth. It was a blood-stained stone and Evelyn's wedding ring. Jonas was arrested. Under pressure, he confessed. He had followed her that night, asked her to leave her husband. She said no, and turned away. In anger, he struck her once. She fell, silent, forever. Evelyn Hardy was laid to rest in Willow Creek Cemetery. Her students left flowers, letters, and handwritten poems. The stone bridge where she died is now called Evelyn's Crossing. People say on quiet October nights, you can still hear footsteps, soft and lonely, walking toward home.